All right, welcome to the Bulldog Report, everybody. This is a weekly briefing, re- weekly briefing for College of San Mateo students. This isn't hype. This isn't noise. This is the stuff that actually affects your week. And I'm Noah.
And I'm Los. Each week we take what's coming out of the district camp.
Yeah,
You want to restart this?
we're going live.
And I'm Los. Each week we take what's coming out of the district and campus emails, updates, and deadlines and break it down into what matters, what to act on, and what you can safely ignore. Remember, the audio version of this show is syndicated on KDOG College Internet Radio, 8 a.m., 1 p.m., and 6 p.m. every day. If you Google KDOG Radio, it will pop up on your search, or you can access it with the free Live 365 app.
Yeah, and if you've ever opened one of those all-campus emails and felt overwhelmed and thought, oh man, I'll get back to this later, this show is for you.
And if this is your first or second semester and you're still figuring out how the system works, even more reason to stick with us.
All right, so let's get into it. We're now in the early semester window where small decisions have outsized consequences. Add, drop, financial aid eligibility, full-time status, all of this is very much in play.
Right now, students will have time to adjust, but the window does close.
Students have until Monday, January 26th, to add a semester-length class. If the class has already started, you'll likely need an add code from the instructor.
And this is where a lot of people get tripped up. They wait, they assume there's flexibility, and then suddenly the deadline hits.
This matters for financial aid, unit load, and staying on track, for your programs or for your transfer timelines.
If you're unsure, go to Web Schedule, look at open classes, and email instructors now. Worst case, they say no. Best case, you stay enrolled and funded.
Yeah, I would say this semester, for me at least, has been the most interesting in the sense that my classes are all over the map for when they've started. I've got a few classes that have been running for several weeks, and I have a class that hasn't started yet and starts this Thursday. So it's actually a kind of a challenge to stay on top of all this stuff if you're taking full-time courses.
Yeah, but that's the great thing about Web Schedule.
Yep. All right, let's get into some money matters here.
All right, let's talk about money scholarships first.
The SMCCCD CCC scholarship application is now open, and it's due Monday, February 2nd. Remember that one application qualifies you for multiple scholarships. And when I say multiple, I'm talking like 30 plus, including CSM specific awards.
And this part is important. People assume scholarships are all or nothing. They're not.
Exactly. You build a general application, almost like a template, and then the system matches you against dozens of scholarships. You do have to answer some additional questions for individual awards, but most of the heavy lifting is done once.
There's serious money here. Transfer scholarships alone can be $20,000 and $25,000, and there are plenty of $1,000 to $5,000 range.
Yeah, and even those smaller ones add up. It's free money. If you qualify and don't apply, you're leaving it on the table. So let's move on to SparkPoint and basic needs. We're talking survival, because not everyone's biggest stress is tuition.
CSM's SparkPoint program offers free groceries, basic needs support, help with CalFresh, Clipper cards, and more. And I know personally they just started giving out Clipper cards this past week, so get them while they're still available. They're first come, first serve.
Yeah, if food, transportation, or housing insecurity is affecting your ability to focus, SparkPoint is not a last resort, it's a resource.
You can find them in Building 17, and they're there to help you stay enrolled, not judge you.
If you've ever thought, I'll figure it out later, this is your reminder. Later gets expensive. Go sooner. And I've actually seen them in operation. They do this, I think it's on Tuesdays at Kenyatta College. And I think, I know it's Fridays here at CSM, but there might be multiple days. I think it's called Parking Lot X or Z. It's down the hill from us, and they really have a big operation there where they just load people's cars up with food and stuff. It's pretty amazing
pretty
to
awesome.
see. Yeah.
All right, let's get into my favorite part because we're design students and creative people. The Canva and Adobe Express update.
Yeah, that's a big one, especially for media design and presentation heavy courses.
All SMCCD students now get free access to Canva Pro and Adobe Express.
Important detail, though, you must sign in through the OneLogin app. Do not create a new Canva account directly or you won't get to see the pro features.
If you're already paying for Canva, there's a refund guidance available. So I mean, get your money back. Don't give people your money.
I still need to dig into that. I love that possibility. Even if you're not a design student, though, this is huge for presentations, resumes, social media projects, and group work.
Let's get into culture, identity, and community.
Let's do it.
February is Black History Month, and this year marks 100 years since Carter G. Woodson launched the Black History Week in 1926.
I guess it was only a week back in 1926. All right. CSM will be hosting events throughout February, including Black History Month opening day, Roots and Renewal, Plant-Based Traditions in Black Culture, a keynote with Dr. Thelma Bryant.
This isn't just about events, it's about understanding why these spaces exist and why they're still necessary.
Check the CSM events calendar for the full lineup and updates. And then we've got the AANHPI Summit. Let's see. Registration is open for the California AANHPI Student Achievement Program Summit, happening Monday, February 23rd at Sacramento State. That has already passed, right? No, it's coming next week. Next month.
The theme this year is for recognition to transformation. Space is limited and applications are due Friday, January 30th. So, that's coming up this week. So get on that.
If you've never attended an AANHPI-sponsored conference, priority is given to the first-time participants. That's good to know.
Logistics that affect your day. Parking, heads up. If you drive to campus...
Student parking lot D is closed due to construction on the new beach volleyball courts. That's awesome. I didn't know we were getting beach volleyball courts.
Use lots J or K instead. Detours are in place, but pedestrian access to athletic facilities remains open.
Let's talk about transportation. CSM Shuttle Route number 2, Hayward Bart to CSM to Half Moon Bay, ends service on Friday, February 27th.
Route number 1 between Millbrae Bart, Hillsdale, Caltrain, and CSM continues.
If you relied on route number 2, check Samtrans, Way to Go passes, or Samtrans Ride Plus.
And for clarity and reassurance, we want to be very clear about this one.
Despite the DOJ's complaint filed last year, nothing has changed for undocumented students at CSM or across the district.
AB 540 in-state tuition, California DREAM Act financial aid, scholarships, and campus services remain fully available.
Continue enrolling, applying, and using resources as usual. Updates will be shared if anything changes. And let's take a look at some upcoming events here. Quick look ahead. What you got for us, Los?
The Launch Your Future Career Fest is happening Wednesday, January 28th from 11 to 1:30 in Building 10.
That's today? That's what's going on right now? Actually, it just ended. Local employers, internships, free professional headshots, career closet. Even if you're just browsing, it's worth stopping by.
Hope somebody stopped by.
Yeah, report back to us. I expect a full report from one of you students out there.
Also starting next week, President Manuel Alejandro Perez will hold open office hours Tuesday from 4 to 5 p.m. in Building 10.
That sounds like an awesome opportunity. Let's go. Let's see. Here we are at the reset.
That's your Bulldog Report. Not everything that happened, but everything you need to know.
If there's one takeaway this week, don't wait. Deadlines don't announce themselves twice.
Use the resources, ask questions, stay enrolled.
And we'll be back next week.
Stay informed and go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.